Blessings, everyone. Now, the mother of Simone Collymore finally got a time to speak, to express what she has been going through and how she has been feeling about the fact that Omar Collymore came into their life and took away their child, Simone Collymore. Curran Campbell was still giving praises to God on Friday, 2 days after her son-in-law, Omar Collymore, and 3 others were convicted for the 2018 takeout of her daughter Simone Campbell-Collymore and taxi operator Winston Walters. The others convicted with Collymore on Wednesday for the double murder were Michael Adams, Dwayne Pink, and Shaquille Edwards. It was revealed that prior to the verdict being handed down, Simone Collymore's mom, Curran Campbell, spent 45 minutes pouring her heart out to God, begging him for victory and not to allow any of the men to walk free after what they did. She said, "When I prayed, I said, God, you have to come in at this. Me need your light now. I asked the prosecutor for a little room where I could go and lock away in. She took me upstairs and she found a small courtroom, and I just dialed heaven. And trust me, man, God answered. I spent 45 minutes in the chamber in the upper room of prayer and dial heaven, and I see God answer my prayers," added Campbell. While Campbell expressed gratitude to the prosecution team, including the police, who helped to secure the men's conviction, she was certain that it was God who answered the family's prayers and used the prosecutors and cops to get justice for them. She said that God would not have allowed the family to be destroyed, as expressed by Collymore during a counseling session in 2017 when the couple were experiencing serious marital problems. During the trial, testimony was given that at the meeting, Collymore said he would live to see the Campbell family crumble. The family has not crumbled, and the family could not have crumbled because we trust a big and mighty God, a mega God. So Omar's words could not come to pass, the mother said. I won't even say that I will live to see him crumble. We don't want to see any of them crumble. The most we want to see is that they get salvation. You cannot use evil to fight evil. You have to use good and overcome evil. I am well pleased with what transpired throughout the whole case, especially with the judge, who was very thorough. He delivered his summation with accuracy and diligence. I want to also applaud the jurors who listened keenly throughout the whole trial and the judgment that was handed down by them, said Campbell. I would like to acknowledge and say a big thanks to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, ODPP, especially DPP Paula Llewellyn and Senior Prosecutor Andre Martin Swavey. As my husband would say, she was like a pit bull who was determined. I see where she is definitely coming from. Always, we want to big up her assistant, Caroline Wright. I want to big up the police investigators, added Mrs. Campbell, as she urged young women to be careful when deciding to tie the knot. We want young ladies out there to learn from this and run the man them background. We didn't know that we could have done all that to ensure that when you are taking up a man, you know what they are doing before you end up in a deep relationship and lose your life like this, Mrs. Campbell said, apparently alluding to an incident in Collymore's past with his ex-girlfriend where she was taken out in similar circumstances over insurance money. Campbell-Collymore and Walters were shot dead by two men traveling on motorcycle on January 2nd, 2018 on Stanley Terrace in Redhill, St. Andrew. They were taken out by hitmen ordered by Simone Collymmore's husband, Omar Collymore. This really and truly should be a learning case for a lot of women who have ears to hear. Let's hope they are hearing. And for the ones at the back, you understand? The thing about it is that Simone Collymore was smitten by her husband. On the face of it, he's one good looking man. You understand? And sometimes you get carried away with the fact that I got all this. But let me tell you something. It's not all that glitters is gold. And we should know this by now. We don't have to jump in at the hot water and get burned to know this. Look at what is happening around you. Look at the experiences of others. Things are never what they seem, as I always tell you guys. People can switch up on you at any time. You know, see all your shadow leave you in the dark. You have to be cautious. You have to have your wits about you when going into a relationship. Analyze it well. You understand? Sometimes there are some telltale red flags that we choose to ignore because guess what? We have an illusion of giving the people we love the benefit of the doubt. The funny thing about it is that love is not like what it used to be genuinely. That kind of love is still about, but some of the people who would like to exude that kind of love have to be cautious because the person who we are going to bestow it on sometimes is not the right person that should get it. Simone Collymore case has woken me up in terms of thinking that boy, oh boy, a man could lay down beside you every night for nearly 10 years because I think they were together over 7 years. Lay down beside you every night, hug and kiss you on a sheer body fluid, and yet still all they are doing is just planning to take your life one day to get insurance money. It is something that he knew was going to happen. It's something that he had done before. You understand? And it seems like it would have been a reoccurring thing until he had gotten caught. Because right in the midst of when he went to take out Simone Collymore, he, about a few weeks before that, he had tried to take out a girlfriend of his that he is wrapped up in doing some kind of business with. Because of course when he take her out, the business would have been his. Many allegations around that he was quite the wild type. How do you wake up and suspect the one you love, the one you have children with, the person that you feel like you'd give your kidney for, and to think that in their mind they are not thinking the same towards you like you for them? It is painful thought, but we are in different times, and what I find is the happening is that too much men don't have enough ambition and drive to be the best they can be, to achieve what they can achieve. They are about see if they can get something off of a woman, see how them can start and build them life off of a woman. But yet still some of these same women would say, man, woman a gold digger when you want more for yourself, when really and truly there's so much men out there that are worse than gold diggers because they will put you in the grave for your things. And I think It's also bad mind with our ethnicity. A lot of bad mind, and it just seems crazy to think man can bad mind woman. But yes, it happens a lot, because you think about it, a man come in your life and him already knows say that is you have the money, you have the big job, you have everything, but him want to be a part of it. But at the same time, he might enjoy the fruits of your labor. He might hate on you for being more successful than him. It take a real good man to say, okay, I have this woman and she's all this. Let me do my job, make sure I'm getting paid. Because man, you're the hunters when you're supposed to go hunt. But at the same time, if you have a good woman in your corner, you can go further educate yourself to achieve more and be the best you can be. But instead, you carry little hates and you have little attitudes. And when the woman talk to you about certain things, the first thing when you say, oh, because you have your money, you have your this, you think you can talk to me anyway. Well, think about it. If you were already acting like a man, she wouldn't have to treat you like a boy or talk to you a certain way. Not condoning disrespect in a relationship. But I'm saying a lot of these things stem from the fact that his ego is already feeling crushed. He will be around you and partaking of everything that you provide. And he will hate you for simple things like you came from a good family. You got the opportunity and he did not. It makes you start to think, should people before they go in a relationship equally match? You know what I mean? Because you take somebody, them have to be coming from a equally or as close as good family as you are or as you have. And I feel people should really know what they want out of life. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. You should at least have ambition to want to be better and strive for the ideals that you want. Overall, people, just be careful and be very cautious who you put in the front seat of your lives, because it's not everyone is equipped to be in the driver's seat. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.